Hi YouTubers! Welcome to my new video, and today I'm going to take you back to my childhood. I'm a kid of the 80s and 90s, and I was a big fan of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You can still watch those episodes today on Netflix. I was a big fan of the first seasons because later on it just sucked. Why was I a big fan? Because a lot of reasons. First, they had a very good intro on electric guitar. I really liked the solo and the pull-off parts. I think it might influence me into buying a guitar later on as a teenager. The episodes always consisted of 20 minutes where we had Rita Repulsa or Zed, the bad guys, that created a monster with a special ability. The Power Rangers then had to fight it, they won, and then of course Zed or Rita made the monsters bigger. Then the Power Rangers had to use their power swords, which was like these kind of robots they controlled. You had robots like the T-Rex, my favorite, the Saber-Tooth Tiger, the Mastodon, and so on. These Megazords later got combined into one big Megazord. You had a big epic battle, and then of course the Power Rangers won. End of the episode. I was a big fan actually of Tommy, who was that was the Green Power Ranger. He was actually bad in the first episodes. Why? Because Rita Repulsa put a spell on him, then the Power Rangers fight the Green Ranger, then later on he turned white. Why was I a big fan of Tommy? Because one, he looked very good. He also could play an instrument, because if he used his flute, he summoned his Dragon Zord. He also had this kind of cool breast shield thing that was gold and shiny. I just really liked it, and I think that's also the reason why I still like the color green today. They lost me as soon as actually Tommy turned to the good side, so they fight a little bit, then he turned good, and then he turned into the White Ranger, and then I just lost interest. Today we live in the age of nostalgia, so a couple of months ago I bumped across this post of a Chinese toy maker called Ace Toyzs, who are apparently very famous in making these action figures. And then I saw it, I saw the Green Power Ranger, and I was like, hell yeah, why not? I don't buy a lot of action figures, but I'm a sucker for these things, so most of the times I try to ignore it, but I was like, okay, now I really need it. So I ordered it back in February. It actually got lost in the mail, so they sent it back, and a couple of weeks ago I received a message. It arrived at my work. So now I'm going to drive to my work to get it. A few moments later. It's Morphin time! Got home safe! Let's unbox it. Isn't he beautiful? It smells a little bit like nail polish. So we have our Power Ranger, which is actually a little bit higher, or actually a little bit taller than I expected. Then we have a couple of hands. Some of them are just for his magical flute, which he uses to summon his Dragon Zord. And then of course we have the saber. I don't know the name for this. It also looks very cool. So on the product information, please do not unplug the joint directly. If you want to change apparently some of the joints, you need to use your hair dryer to warm the hands slightly. Okay, so originally I had the plan to put them under this, or actually in this, but as you can see, he's actually a little bit too large. So yeah, so I'll have to find something differently for it. Yeah, let's get the hairdryer. So to be honest, it's not that easy to remove the parts, which I didn't know it was going to be this way, but almost there. I'm really amazed about the quality of the product. When you look at it, you can clearly see they put a lot of effort into the details, from the boots to the hands to the breastplate to the knife. Everything is really as it should have been appeared on screen, and that's of course what makes its price. I really like it. Like I said, it's a little bit larger than I expected, but I really like it. I think I just need to find a place. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll try to find some other poses. But right now, I'm quite happy with what I've got. All right, see you later, guys.